Hello, welcome. I'm Jess, aka Fellow Queen Tarot, and I am gonna do another video. And today's video is for Taurus, so let's take a look. And please like and subscribe to my channel. I already pre-shuffled with Reggae Energy and crystals. I do have a Walmart wish list. If you'd like, I'll tag it. Let's get started. So, for the first card, you got the Seven of Cups, and it's like you're moving from a dream-like, childlike essence that's been playing in like an ethereal light. And this period has been essential, and the magic will not be lost, actually. And now the forces that are here to bring this essence into physical reality. And actually, this is an exciting time as you either made a choice or are actually about to choose a direction. And that is actually an abundant source for your creativity, love, work, and ideas to come to life. This will be an ongoing stream of joy, wealth, and abundance within your life. And that will change forms as you shift and morph throughout your creative path. This work is not separated from your heart. Each step will be accomplished with joy. With this supportive energy, you can actually accomplish what you envision. It is not a race, but when the energy is high, ride that wave. And if I forget to mention to you this is for the month of June. So I'm going by, this is June, July, August, and September. So a 4-month span. So that was for the topic for June. What's going to happen in the middle of June 2020? You got the Ace of Wands. In the Ace of Wands, it's like reversed. The Ace of Wands reversed suggests that you can actually sense an idea emerges from within, but you are actually uncertain what form it will take or how you will manifest it in the world. You may have energy and passion in spades, but do not have yet a clear outlet to express them. You may be waiting for something else to happen before you pursue this idea. Or you may prefer to keep your idea private until your confidence kicks in. All of these wonderful ideas are bubbling up, but now you must find a way to harness this creative energy, and to set you up in the long term. So whatever your creative ideas are, you're gonna make it. You just gotta figure out how and when to speak of those creative ideas. For the end of June, you have the Page of Wands. And with the Page of Wands, you are inclined to give anything and everything a go. You embrace the opportunity to start out on a new journey or project and see where it takes you. You do not necessarily have a solid plan in place yet, nor do you really know where you're headed. But you are excited about the possibilities. You have a gift for dreaming up like new creative ideas, unfeathered by the burdens of everyday life. Nothing will get in the way of your dreams, okay? And while this appearance of the Page of Wands indicates that you're experiencing creative restlessness, notice that the page is standing still and his staff is firmly planted on the ground. See that? He is not going anywhere just yet. So you will need to take your creative spark and ground down into reality so that it is ready to be implemented into the physical realm, okay? So you may need to map out your strategy, or you may need to test your ideas or create a new few experiments before committing, okay? It could be helpful to run your thoughts through a filter so that you can only act on those most aligned with your border goals, okay? So that was for the month of June. This is for the month of July, and you got the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords seizes your attention. It's like the questions to ask is like, are you contributing to the unrest, disease, and anxiety that is felt within? So look to see if your thought patterns are causing you pain, or if the actual experience you are presently in is no longer serving your highest good. Now is the time to move forward. You have the awareness to make this distinction between beyond reality and unreality. What is a real issue and what is a figment of your imagination? The Nine of Swords is asking what is imagination and what is real. The Nine of Swords addresses fear or expectations that you are holding on to, which are disturbing present moment beauty. The questions are to ask, you know, you can ask these questions is what are the energies revealing within you? If you have created this expectations on yourself, this will add another major stress that creates energetic blocks, distorting your natural movement, forcing creative wall between you and your will. You align with your divine will by being open or to receive from spirit. You know your being there is an interesting beauty of what the life is. It's trying to teach you. Decipher where you are creating destructive force and how you can release this to come into direct alignment within your will. From here, you are naturally carved a unique soul path that is vibrant, alive, natural, and energizing. Nine of Swords asks to take a step back to see a broader perspective of your present situation. Inquire if you are going with a healthy flow, or one that no longer matches what is in alignment for you. So that's the month of July. For the middle of July, you got the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is, while the Two of Wands speak to planning for the future from a place of safety and comfort, the Three of Wands shows that your plans are now well underway and you are considering even more opportunities to expand your current strategy and maximize your ultimate potential. And everything is progressing steadily and it's as expected thanks to your solid preparation and ongoing drive. The Three of Wands actually signals the many choices available to you to broaden your horizons through study, travel, business enterprise, and learning, actually. And you are becoming more aware of the opportunities that exist for you right now. And there are still more to come. To take the advantage of this potential, you must stay committed to your path and be prepared to stretch beyond your comfort zone, knowing your best hopes lie outside of your current environment. It is time to think big. Consider what you can do to open doors to more development and self-exploration. This card encourages you to dream bigger than your limitations, accept your visions, and be confident you will achieve it. Next, for the ending of July, you have the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands notes that you are taking on an extra burden or a heavier workload or a greater responsibility. Even though it's weighing you down and making things tougher for you, you understand it is only temporarily. So you are willing to put in the hard work now to accomplish your goal and reap the rewards later. Like, for example, you may work extra hours to save up for a family holiday, or you may help out a friend with moving a house, knowing they will return the favor when you move later in the year. Or you may care for a sick family member, adding to your responsibilities at home, but knowing your loved one deeply appreciates it. You are unconsciously taking on extra responsibilities and finding yourself feeling weighed down, exhausted, and burnt out. You may try to do everything at once, even though you know it's adding extra pressure to your daily life. So that Ten of Wands asks you to stop and examine your current lifestyle or work. Assess which activities or tasks are urgent or important, particularly concerning your broader goals. You may need to use various time management or prioritization methods to determine where you're best to spend your time and which tasks you can drop. So your goals need to be higher efficiency while also freeing yourself up for the rest and relaxation when you need it in the end of July. Okay? Next, you have for August, the beginning of August, you have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords often shows up when you are doing something you know deep down isn't that great. But you know you're trying to justify your actions to yourself. It could be a representation of the mind games we play to try to avoid guilt, shame, and accountability. That said, sometimes it is okay to be secretive. It is a fine line to walk, and this card asks you to be totally honest with yourself about how and why are you navigating this line. For the middle of August, you got the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is a card of joyful celebration, blissful happiness, and appreciation for the good things in life. When this card appears in a tarot reading, it is perfect time to celebrate with those you love most. You may commemorate a significant event or milestone such as a wedding, birthday, homecoming, or even reunion. Or you may invite a few friends of your favorite friends over for an intimate dinner and for no particular reason except to revel in each other's company. Relax and let your hair down. Enjoy this special time together. The Four of Wands actually could show that you are returning home or to the people and places familiar to you. You feel supported and secure knowing you are with those who love you and care about you. For the end of August, you got the reversed Knight of Pentacles. And the reversed Knight of Pentacles may also point to a journey of self-development or improvement, in which a routine will support your success. For example, you may create a healthy eating plan or exercise schedule for yourself to help you become more fit and healthy. You may also need to pay more attention to the practical matters in your life that you have ignored recently. Mundane activities such as home upkeeping, money matters, business relationships, and moving forward in your career that have been left by the wayside as you focus on more exciting and important opportunities. Depending on what is on your plate, you may want to take more time to get your life in order, or you may continue to focus on more pressing priorities. On the flip side, the Knight of Pentacles might also suggest that you are feeling stuck in the daily grind in life and becoming boring and dull. Well, you have implemented a routine and schedule to increase your productivity and efficiency. You are now finding it stifling to your creativity and innovation. It may be time to do something different. Like be spontaneous, okay? You don't always have to stick to the rules. For September, the beginning of September, you got the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords represents self-destruction. It's like a parasite that has been cut in half. As the self-destructive patterns are coming out of hiding, patterns are being noticed and looking at more closely than ever before. In the Five of Swords, the parasite has been cut, which means what has drained your energy is now being exposed. So that's the beginning of. For the middle of September, you get the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups embodies happiness, joy, emotional contentment, particularly in your relationships and family. You have created an abundance of love and happiness in your life, and now you share this love with others, expanding your heart even more. This card often appears when you are surrounded by your loved ones with whom you share powerful and deep connection. You appreciate and support one another, and together you can help each other reach your high potential. It brings you so much joy to see your loved ones succeed and live happy lives. In the Ten of Cups, it's a happy family card, and it suggests that your family relationships are harmonious and loving right now. So no one is fighting or causing any tension. All family members are actually getting along with each other and sharing in the love and happiness that surrounds you. And this card may appear in a reading when you are spending more time with family, perhaps on a holiday, reunion, or creating fun and happy family memories and strong bonds. For the ending of September, you got the Moon, and the Moon represents your fears and your illusions, and often comes out that you are projecting fear into your present and your future based on your past experiences. You may have a painful memory that caused emotional stress, and rather than dealing with the emotions, you push them down deep into your subconscious. Now, these emotions make an reappearance, and you may find yourself under the influence on a conscious or subconscious level. For example, if you had a car accident when you were young and didn't deal with the emotions, you may get sad or anxious every time you get into the backseat of a car. To remedy this, connect with your subconscious mind and release any fears or anxieties holding you back. Hypnosis therapy and shamanic healing can support this process. The moon indicates a time of uncertainty and illusion. When nothing is what it seems, be careful of making fast decisions when the moon appears, because you may later realize you had only half the information you needed. You need to listen to and trust your intuition so that you can see beyond what is in front of you. Feel into situations rather than thinking what they mean. Let go of your conscious mental blocks or negative self-talk and allow your intuition to guide you. Your dreams, intuitions, and inner guidance lead you forward toward higher levels of understanding. If you listen and use your judgment to help interpret these messages of the subconscious, you will be on the right path. Now, let's clean this up. I'm going to pull a card from the moon card and see what they have to say. Thank you for the messages I'm about to receive. Okay, Spirit, give me the messages of what you want to say to the Taurus for the beginning of June 2020. Show me cards. Let me see. You got the energy is gaining momentum, and it's the waxing moon. Sorry, just looking for it. Doesn't say. Okay, waxing moon. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of. Though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet, this is a time of energies rising up, emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe where you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take a more practical steps toward your goals. Whatever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. So basically, it's saying you're on the right track for the projects you've been thinking of. So go for it. I'm telling you, go for it. So I'm glad you guys liked my video. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. So please subscribe to my channel. With many blessings. Thank you. From Queen Bello Tarot.